Hello there, welcome to Bordeaux, where since the last episode a 1-1 draw in away to Sporting with Rio Merveld getting the goal in the first minute to get us a draw. Away at Sporting, back to a League 4 and a 7-1 win against Lorient with Ridier, Wergy with a double, Merveld with a double, Michele and Bargy getting goals in that one. Back home in Ligue 1 and a 2-0 defeat to Monaco, which we didn't really play very well, and then some performance against Nice to the game in the last episode against Lens, where we pretty luckily beat Nice at home with an own goal and a Wergy in that one. Today's episode we have Arsenal in the Champions League at home. Ridier is out between 3 and 4 weeks with a moderately sprained ankle ligament injury, and then we face Lyon. So into that team news, we face Arsenal at home today. Ramos starting goal, Lorenzo Anselmino, Bayo Varela, Barco, Briki, Bargy and Muveld. Chalarib starts on the left to replace Ridier, and Wergy starts up front. So a couple of team news. Owusu Duru starts in goal. Timber, Schlotterbeck, Calafiori, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Anderson, Rice, Bukayo Saka, Wanyeri and Havertz. On the bench, Hincapi, Zubimendi, Madueke, Martinelli. So quite a few of the team that is in real life. Not sure if they're rotating or not. Looks pretty strong. Just going from what I know, but be honest, I haven't really checked out Arsenal too much in this one. So at home against Arsenal, going to be one of the favourites because, of course, they are an English club with all the budget. So let's see how we get on. Right then, Wanyeri into Rice, back to Calafiori as Chelsea go on 1-0 up against Olympiacos. Wanyeri takes on Bargy. Wanyeri again into Rice. Only 2 draws in the last 2 games of the Champions League, but here is we've faced some big teams. Anderson gets the ball at the break, hits the post, bit of a scramble in the box and get it away out for a throw-in. Right, Timber to take the throw-in. Arsenal known for their set pieces, so got to be wary of that one. Lewis-Skelly back to Vitic, outright to Timber. Going to be a lot of tough games in the Champions League this season. Placing 2 teams already. Rice on the ball, out to Calafiori. Out to Wanyeri on the left, into Declan Rice. Got a good shot on him. Also can assist. Out to Wanyeri and does get the assist. Wanyeri, 7 minutes in, gives Arsenal. But Lorenzo into Bargy. First royal tackle seen from Bordeaux into Lorenzo. Just a pretty bad pass out to Anderson. Crossfield ball from, well, out to Lewis-Skelly. Makes it all the way to the right to Bukayo Saka. On his left foot, probably expected a little bit better from Bukayo Saka. Luckily for us though, not on target. Ramos, short to Bio. Back to Ramos. Have been playing him and Taniguchi. Bit of a rotation just to see who's better. Taniguchi did start the league better with 3 clean sheets in 3 games, but has already performed the last couple games, especially that last one against Nice. I mean, we have considered lots of penalties, which is a little bit annoying, but I guess can't really do much. Rice finds Wanyeri. Wanyeri into Rice again, into Ali Anderson. Shot. Ramos breaks a pretty important save. Ramos has been, although not spectacular the last couple of seasons, this season it seems to be perking up a little bit. I think maybe the fact that he's not exactly first choice now, with Taniguchi a leading Ligue goalkeeper, where Ramos is only a good Ligue goalkeeper. Merveld brings it out, but Saka wins that one back. Lewis-Skelly, a little bit of a loose pass. Wergy, it's been a little bit better goal scoring form. Goes past Lewis-Skelly. He got a lot to do. Into Briku, left foot shot. Owusu Duru taps that over for a corner. Corner from Merveld. 17 minutes on the clock. Can do short, but doesn't go short. Vitic away. Briku out to Barco. Barker on right foot, shoulder up, Meerveld with a shot off the post and does get the rebound. Meerveld gets the equaliser 17 minutes in. Been all Arsenal in this one, but we've also got that little bit of special quality from the corners. We do Arsenal at their own game, and there's the equaliser. Out to Wanyeri on the right hand side, taking on our defence. Wanyeri back to Declan Rice in the box. Declan Rice dancing through, still with the ball. Back to Wanyeri, shot blocked, launched away. Calafiori does just win it back, but we get the ball through Bargi. Bargi inside to Wergy. Wergy dances around. Declan Rice wins that one. Wanyeri launches the ball away towards Kai Havertz. Anselmino's header only to Wanyeri down the left. Taking on Lorenzo, past Lorenzo into the box. Back to Kai Havertz and then back to Wanyeri. Just a little bit of that Arsenal, budget. I think the referee's going to look at something in the box, but I'll be honest, I didn't see anything wrong with it. So it'll be a little bit harsh, especially to knock that one off. And then it is 2-1. Here is Umbio to Varela, just before half an hour mark. Varela loses the ball out to Saka, to Elliot Anderson, to Wanyeri, to Kai Havertz off the post, Anselmino away, but only towards Shelderup. Shelderup, we're taking on Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson wins that one pretty easily. Timber into Vitek. Brink on the ball, feeds Meerveld, outright to Lorenzo. Lorenzo in the box. Hasn't really scored as many goals this season. Does go down from Wanyeri's challenge. The referee doesn't agree though. Anderson finds Havertz, who finds Wanyeri down the left. Definitely been a bit of a thorn on our side this, and puts the ball in the back of the net. Across the keeper, and Wanyeri. Is that his hat-trick already? I believe it is. Bukayo Saka with a deep free kick on the near side. 41 on the clock. Wanyeri with the hat-trick. Out to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson with the shot from distance, just over the bar. Right, Lorenzo into Briku, trying to take over. Still Mikel Arteta's side. Varela from attacking down to Brico. Out to Lorenzo down the right. Maybe a little bit defending from Mikel Arteta's side this time. Into Bargi on his left foot, just hits the side netting. Meerveld on the right into Lorenzo to Anselmino. A little bit of attacking from the centre back, a little bit of a high position into Shellerup's feet. Varela into the back post towards Wergy. Michael Lewis Scully away to Jamir. It's been an injured, so nice to get him back in the team news. Finds Meerveld, but a shot is blocked out to Wanyeri, who's now on the right hand side. Wanyeri, I think Lorenzo is kind of glad he's not on his side anymore. Declan Rice, deep free kick. We know he can score them from real life. Free kick from Declan Rice, gives the bar and goes over. 87 minutes on the clock. Corner from Bordeaux. Still 3-1. Barco to take. Just go short to Meerveld. Out the edge of the box to Jamir. To Shelderup. Owusu-Doro, good save. Out for a corner. You are then full time in this one. Arsenal 3, Bordeaux 1. 3 goals for Wanyeri. And that seemed to be just take all the juice out of us. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways against Lyon in the league. Here we are then in the sellout back in our home stadium to face Olympique Lyon. Maybe not. Maybe we are away. Ramos starts in goal. Jago starts at right back with Anselmino and Bayer Varela. Compori starts in midfield with Briku, Bargi, Meerveld, Shelderup and Wergy. So then kicking off against Lyon. Away from home. Sellout for Lyon. Bargi in behind for Meerveld. Meerveld across the goal, and we do get our goal. Still underdogs in this game as we were in the last game, but 18 seconds into this one, we have a better game than we had against Arsenal already. Fari out for Lyon to Tati, Esquivel to Ile, into Morton, outright to Dagheim to Fari. Tries to find his winger again, Varela. Out ball up to Wergy, not sure if he's onside. Mervel's in behind again for a second, and that was a good chance to put us 2-0 up, but unfortunately for us, Mervel puts that one wide. Really should have done better with that one. Goal kick from Grief, outlet left to Totti. Long ball to Fafana down the left. Has to go back, only finds Wergy though. Wedgie in the box, a lot to do. Finds Miv out to the box and has 2 chances in a couple of minutes. And Wedgie could have put this game out of sight. Another goal kick. Out to Grief. Goes right, left again to Tati. Back to Grief. Out left again to Iskivil. Into Fofana. Not going to give the ball this time. João Felix back to Fofana. Fofana taking on Jigu down the right. Jigu out to João Felix. Good finish into the bottom corner. João Felix, definitely one of those wonderkids who definitely didn't live up to his potential, but does have that little bit of quality in flashes and does get the equaliser. Right then, into the second half, City 2 is in. Lyon still the better side in this one. Fofana. Back to Iskaville. To Totti. Passes around the back for Lyon. Fari out to João Felix. Cunningham provided this time. Morton out left to Fofana. Takes on Jagu. Cross into João Felix. 5'8" João Felix gets a free header at the back post. Into the back of the net. 62 minutes on the clock. And Lyon take the lead. Barring anything from VR. They will check it, but disallowed. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe he's offside. Shigu brings the ball out down the right. Still 1-0. 4 minutes left of this game. Out to Bargi on the right. Bargi goes past Matanovic and finds Campore. Back to Jigu. Can he get some kind of ball in or maybe get a goal from himself? Shoots. Good save by Grief, out for a corner. 4 minutes left. Miveld out to take the corner. 3 minutes left of time plus the 1 minute left to play. Miveld does have Barco if he wants to go short. Miveld does choose to go to Barco. Finds Bargi. Out to Michele off the bench. Denied by the woodwork. Jigu will keep on the right hand side though. Campore to Jigu. Jigu past Fari and just brings him down. And there is full time in the game and full time in the episode. 1-1 draw away against Lyon. Not the worst result. Lyon definitely not a better team and does leave us third in the league table. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next time.